So let's talk about cornering. Cornering is a skill that's really important to master, and there's not a right way or wrong way to do it, but I want you guys to learn this way of cornering, so that because I think it's one of the safer ways to improve your cornering. We're going to work on a few skills, add them on top of each other, and at the end we'll be expert cornering riders. First part of the cornering skill, hands in the drops. Okay? The reason why we put our hands in the drops is that instead of riding up here, we put our hands here, it puts more weight on the front wheel. So we become more balanced with our weight on the rear and the front wheel by putting our hands in the drops. Just like when we're group riding, we're going to look where we're going to go. We're going to look ahead. And also at the same time, I want you guys to practice putting the outside foot down. So number 1. Number 2.
Looking forward.
Number 3.
Outside foot down.
All right, let's give that a try. I'll show you first, and then you guys can try it. Okay, hands in the drops. Look ahead. Outside foot down. That's good, Ben. Next rider. Good, Caden, looking ahead. Good, outside foot. Good, outside foot. Looking ahead. There you go. That's it. Good. Very good. Whoa. Good. Looking ahead. Good. So, we're thinking about steps, hands in the drops, looking where you're going to go, outside foot down. The next step I want you to think about is when you've got your outside foot down, I want you to go through the turn and put pressure on your outside foot. Pedal pressure, outside pressure, that's it. Outside pedal pressure, that's it. Push down. Good, good. Outside pedal pressure, looking ahead. That's okay. That's it. Push down on your outside foot. That's it. Good. Yeah. Okay, outside pedal pressure. Push down. Good, Nolan. Next step. First is hands in the drops. Look ahead. Outside foot down with pressure. To start the turn, I want you to lean the bike into the turn. In downhill skiing, we call that angulation. Okay, if you're a ski racer. So start the turn by leaning the bike into the turn. Let's go try it. Really good. Lean it in. Good, Evan. There you go. Nice. Good, Kaden. That's it. Nice. Good, Nolan. We've reviewed all the skills around hands in the drops, looking ahead, outside pedal pressure, lean the bike to start the turn. Now we're going to start thinking about the line we're taking through the turn. So to start the turn, we're going to aim for the apex, the middle of the turn, or I put a cone there, and then we're going to aim for the exit of the turn to the right-hand side of the cone there. Okay, we only want to use the right-hand side of the road. When should you be pedaling in a corner?
Not in the apex of the turn.
Pardon me?
Definitely not in the apex.
Not in the apex of the turn. That's right. Okay? So, you guys have been doing it right already by putting your outside foot down. That stops you from pedaling, right?
Yep.
So, after you come out of the turn, as you start to straighten up, maybe by the time you get to the cone, then you can think about starting to pedal. Okay? So there's a time to stop pedaling, time to start pedaling. Start pedaling. And pedal. Down. There you go. And pedal. So the next part about cornering that we have to think about is when should you brake? And which brakes should you use? Okay? So I want you guys to practice thinking about this. Your hands are in the drops. You're coming into the turn. If you feel you're going too fast, the road might be wet, you don't know what's on the road. When you're coming into the turn, you want to do all your braking with both brakes evenly before the turn. But before you lean the bike into the turn, take your hands off the brakes and put your hands on the bars. I don't want to see your fingers on the brake levers in the turn. Okay, you want to be controlling the speed before the turn and then hands off the brake levers. Good. That's it. Off the brakes. Good. Yeah. Good, Alex. Perfect. That's it. Off the brakes. Good. Now we've learned how to turn right. Now we're going to put it together and turn left. I'm not going to give you guys any instruction. Think about all the steps and go ahead and try turning left. Good, Ben. Very good. Caden looking ahead. There you go. Good. Yeah, look ahead. Good. Good, Alex. Outside foot down.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. Yes. Okay. So cornering. Let's go through the steps. There's a few more steps than other skills, so it's a little bit complicated. So first, what's first step?
Hands on the
Hands in the drops. Second,
Looking forward.
look forward. Third,
Pedal
Outside foot down.
outside foot down and
Pressure.
And pressure.
pressure. Next,
And
lean the bike into the turn. To start the turn, lean the bike. What about braking?
Fingers
forward,
not
Right, so do your braking before the turn. Hands off the brakes in the turn. And pedaling.
once you straighten out.
Once you straighten out, start pedaling. Okay, good.